The trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 is finally here, and it's been 12 years since the trailer for GTA 5 was released, believe it or not, and that game absolutely smashed records and is still being played today. And it has built a massive online community, been really successful with GTA Online and people in the modding community as well. But finally, after 12 years since the first trailer for GTA 5, we've now got the first trailer from Rockstar Games for Grand Theft Auto 6. And it was worth the wait. It has absolutely smashed records and become the most watched video on YouTube in a 24-hour period. And at the time of making this video, we're at the 23-hour mark since the trailer was released, and it's already exceeded 90 million views. And I don't think it's going to stop there. It's obviously going to keep going, and it has broken all records by doing that. So let's look at the trailer and see what we think. Well, it's obviously an extremely good cinematic trailer. Doesn't feature any gameplay though, which I would have liked to have seen. But probably the biggest thing that people are going to be talking about is that 2025 release date. Most people were hoping we was going to get a 2024 release. Unfortunately, that is not to be. And we're going to have to wait almost 2 years for the release of this game. But there are some things that we know about it. It is looking absolutely incredible. We're going to get a first ever female character in the Grand Theft Auto franchise. We're going to be getting a new map. We're going to be getting new graphics. And they should really be shooting for the stars here, because this game has been years and years in the making. Rockstar have been saying themselves that they've been planning this game for a long time, and I just really hope that they really shoot for the stars and make another game like GTA 5 that absolutely knocks it out of the park and wows everyone. So I'm hoping they can, and I'm hoping they do. But here we go. Let's have a look at the 5 key things that we can take away from this trailer. At number 1, we've got the characters. So it looks like we're going to get dual protagonists. Now, obviously, this is a teaser trailer, the first ever official teaser trailer. So we don't actually know how many players you're going to get in the game. We can only assume at this point that you're going to get 2 because that's what's in the trailer. And we've got 2 years yet until the release date. So we've got 2 more years of building up anticipation, of more trailers, of more little leaks and releases here and there. Gamescom, E3, so who knows what we're going to get. But at the moment, we've got Lucia and Jason. Lucia because they say her name in the trailer, and she's the first ever female playable character in the Grand Theft Auto franchise. And Jason is pretty much confirmed that's what it's going to be. We just need that confirmed in a future release. But they are going to be the 2 main people you're playing as. Hopefully it will be like Grand Theft Auto 5 where you could switch between the players. That's probably going to be featured here. You might have to kill each other as the game goes on. You might just stay together forever. Who knows? But it looks like these are going to be the main characters that you play with throughout most of the game. But it's going to be interesting to see if they actually add any more as the game goes on. At number 2, we have to look at the graphics. Now, we know this is a cinematic trailer. There was no actual gameplay in this. So we have to take what we saw with a pinch of salt. However, the graphics are looking absolutely incredible. Now, we have to assume that this is going to be using the Unreal Engine 5 graphics base, which has high-end ray tracing. It has damage on buildings, structural damage on cars, all that kind of stuff. So if you blow up a car and it's near a building, it might damage the building, all that sort of thing. There's so much to Unreal Engine 5, and I'm hoping they've built it off of that. This is looking amazing. Honestly, this trailer's looking great. And yeah, it's a trailer, but if the gameplay's anything to go by and they've still got 2 more years to develop it, I'm hoping that this is going to be absolutely incredible. And with Unreal Engine 5, if they are using that, we're going to have photo realism for the graphics, and it's looking like that already. Look at the water, the cars, the buildings, the people. Everything's just looking absolutely incredible. So let's just hope that the graphics hold up and they're as good as what GTA 5 was at its time of release. We need to remember that GTA 5 was released, 10 years ago at least? So when that was released, it was absolutely amazing for graphics. And we need to think that this is probably going to be the same by the time it's released. But from the trailer, yes, it was a cinematic trailer, but the graphics are looking phenomenal. At number 3, we've got the map. Now, this is going to be set in Vice City, Leonida. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but what that basically means, essentially Miami, Florida. Vice City is Miami, and Leonida is like a bit like San Andreas, which was the name of the state. So Leonida is the name of the state, basically Florida. But this map is going to be much, much bigger than the Los Santos map from GTA 5. It's going to have the Florida Keys, it's going to have the mountains, it's going to have big cities. The city itself is going to be more denser and bigger, and the whole thing is just going to be absolutely massive, which looks awesome. That brings me on nicely to number 4. Now, from the trailer, we're looking at the absolute density of this. So with that's with NPCs, cars, animals. Wherever you go on that beach, look at that beach scene. There are so many NPCs there, and with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox's solid state drive, it's really going to be able to handle the amount of NPCs that's there. I'd imagine you're going to need a lot of space to be able to play this, especially when it comes for a PC release. You're going to need a lot of space to be able to play it. But from the trailer, the NPCs all packed into one beach, the cars all packed down a busy strip. And I think there's going to be cycling from day to night, and you might get less cars, less people at night than you would in the day. And that's going to be AI based probably, but it's still looking really good. The density is making it much more realistic. And at number 5, we've got no PC release on launch. So we know that on launch, 2025 is going to be coming out on Xbox and PlayStation. That's been confirmed by Rockstar, but there's going to be no PC release. That'll probably come later, maybe 6 months to a year later, who knows, but it's not going to be on release. It will be later on. So those are the top 5 things that I've picked out the trailer that's worth speaking about. Now, there's loads more to talk about within this trailer. You could be speaking about it forever. There's going to be new vehicles, there's new police vehicles, the mechanics are going to be completely different. You're probably going to get more guns. There's going to be this new social media app that's on there. You can join new clubs. But one of the things I would really love to see in GTA 6, as well as the graphics boost, the ray tracing, the new players, the new cars, one of the things I really like to see is more immersiveness in the game. Like, imagine if you could go to a coffee shop and just buy a coffee and sit outside and drink a coffee. Imagine if you could go to a restaurant and buy a steak. In GTA 5, you could go into clothes shops or go and get your hair cut or go to the shooting range. Imagine if they expanded that even more, and I'm hoping, praying, in fact, that they are going to do this, where you can go into coffee shops, you could go and buy houses, you could go on the housing market online and buy loads of houses and then renovate them and do them up however you want. The possibilities for this game are endless. Now, obviously, there's certain limitations with it in relation to the amount of space the game can hold, and there might be things that they just release on a future downloadable pack, but I'm really hoping that they really do throw the absolute works at this and make it the most immersive, most interactive game you could possibly get. They already broke records with GTA 5 when it was released, and I'm praying they do the same with GTA 6. So let me know in the comments, are you excited for this? What are we looking forward to in the next 2 years of releases that's coming up? I'm hoping we're going to get some gameplay footage. Who knows? But let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more gaming news. Thanks for watching, everyone.